Guys, I think it's time to have a conversation about this Liverpool team. I think we need to be honest, man. I think we need to sit down and actually discuss this, dissect this. What's going on? What the hell is going on? Who's to blame? What is it? Is it chemistry? Is it players not performing? What is going on at Liverpool? And I feel like there's only one answer. And before everyone gets to me, before everyone says to me, why are you saying this? Before I get to the person who deserves the most blame, my personal opinion, let's understand Liverpool this season. Liverpool spent the more money than anyone else. They broke the Premier League transfer record twice on Wirtz and Isak. Everyone is saying they've had the best window arguably since Real Madrid 09, Galacticos, and arguably the best window in Premier League history. So this window of Liverpool is of course sensational. They're coming into this season as already winning the Premier League last season. So there's a lot of expectation, there's a lot of pressure on them to one, maintain, sustain it, do a repeat, and secondly, go further in the Champions League, which last season, they only got knocked out in the round of 16. So far, there hasn't been a single game which you can really say that Liverpool has dominated. They've had dominated stretches. The game against, listen, we can break it down and we can understand what was going on. The first game against Bournemouth, it wasn't dominant. Yes, they were leading. Bournemouth came back. Bournemouth could have won that game. Bournemouth could have scored a third goal, scored a fourth goal before Liverpool, of course, Kaiser scored and Salah scored. So this isn't a dominant performance. Newcastle, they were leading by 2-0 against 10 men. Newcastle came back. They needed a last-second winner by Rio. Again, not dominant. Against Arsenal, it wasn't a dominant fashion. Both teams played the exact same way. Both teams didn't really do anything crazy. Like a lot of people keep talking about Arsenal defended. Liverpool didn't really have any other chances except for the set piece. So this can't be a dominant win for Liverpool as well. Burnley, once again, not dominant. They weren't that perfect. They weren't that great. They needed a last-minute penalty. Atleti, the first half, they were very good. Till Llorente scored towards the end of the first half. The second half, they went back to usual, back to Liverpool, the way they've been throughout this whole season. Everton, that was their best win, you can say. That was the best game. But then again, first half was sensational. Second half, they went back to the usual habits of this season. And then Southampton, I'm not going to judge them over a championship side. And then Palace and Gala. Back-to-back losses. First loss this season, and they let Gala win, which, bear in mind, everyone keeps talking about Gala away from home. Yes, the crowd is amazing. Yes, the crowd is hostile, and the environment's crazy. Gala hasn't won a single Champions League game at home for the past 8 to 9 years. So, Gala, I think, at home is quite overrated in the sense of, the crowd, bro, they're not good at home in the Champions League. They're not good at home. They don't cave into that. They're not. So this loss is bad. But this loss is bad in so many departments. This loss is bad on and this is where we need to talk about what's wrong. The new signings having clicked. The new signings haven't clicked, and I made it very clear. I mentioned on SDS that I don't think the front trio will work straight away. I think that's going to be chemistry issues. And again, I look at this Liverpool team and I get flashbacks of Real Madrid last season when Mbappe came. 2 years ago, we played amazing football. We won the Champions League, the league. Mbappe comes in. Everyone now has to understand and has to learn to play with each other. This is what I'm seeing with Liverpool this season with Wirtz, Isak, Ekitike, Salah, and so many else. Like Isak, there is no excuses for Alexander Isak to have 4 touches when he came on yesterday. That is a issue on so many fronts. That's an issue from a service standpoint. I don't even blame Isak. I'm like my criticism is not even going towards Isak. It's going towards the one person which I feel like deserves most of the blame this season. And no one is talking about it. Liverpool fans, they're very protective about him. You guys know me. I said he's going to get sacked, and I was wrong. But Arne Slot, so far this season, deserves a lot of blame on how Liverpool has done, played, and the last 2 games. Brother, there is no way in hell you only give Isak 4 touches in 1 game, and he played 32 minutes. The lack of service is so evident right now. It's so evident. You can't play a right back as a right winger and play a centre mid into a right back. Like, stop the gimmick. At the moment, you've tried to put Wirtz in different positions. Wirtz hasn't been working out. And I said it myself. I don't think he'll work out at Liverpool when they signed him. Go back to my SDS video. I don't think he was going to be an exceptional signing. Worse isn't going to be working out anytime soon. So Liverpool needs to go back to the basics. They need to go back to what worked last season, which means having a three-man midfield of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Alexis. You should not be putting Szoboszlai as right back just to fit in words and then put him in as a 10. Don't do that anymore. Don't do that nonsense anymore. Go back to the basics. All the arrivals haven't worked out. All the summer signings, they haven't done one. Frimpong hasn't been great. Kirkus hasn't been great. Wirtz hasn't been great. Isaac hasn't even given the chances. Ekitike has been great. But now they have to go back to basics. Start Robertson as a left back. Not ideal. Start as a left back. Go back to the basics. Have Virgil van Dijk. Konate, you haven't been great. Tell Konate, you have not been great. Joe Gomez, come in. Step in. Right back, put Conor Bradley. Put Frimpong. But don't put Szoboszlai in right back. Go back to the basics of having the same midfield of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Alexis. That should be the midfield. Up front, put Isaac and put Ekitike. Don't stop putting and trying to put in Wirtz into the starting 11 when it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Like, you keep playing him in different positions, and you've played him in all different positions. He's had all different partnerships, all different chemistries. He's playing with Isaac without Isaac, with Gakpo without Gakpo, with Salah in the midfield as a 10, as a left winger, as a false 9. Brother, that's no work. Wirtz isn't it. I've seen him enough. And Liverpool fans try to convince themselves about it might work out. I'm not saying it's not. It might work out. Me personally, I don't think it'll work out. I've seen enough, and I kind of predicted before the season started, I don't think it'll work out. Match-wise, system-wise, formation-wise, it's not going to work out. Wirtz, last year with Leverkusen, was a complete different system to Wirtz this season. Like, it's a complete different system, and it's going to take him time. And Onslaught, I'm not seeing him. You know, last season, a lot of people talked about Onslaught as in-game management, which deservedly so. He was very great. Even this season, like bringing in Rio, bringing in Kesa, his in-game management is very good. But, brother, this Donny has only got one game plan. I don't want people to tell me this guy's got game plan A, game plan B, game plan C, game plan D. This Donny's got one game plan, one game plan only. If things don't go his way, Liverpool don't play any other way. Like, I don't see them play any other way. Like, yesterday, I watched the game yesterday. It was no system. It was no identity. It was nothing. It was just individuals. Give the ball to certain players and let's wait and hope and pray that they do something. Salah, let's hope he does something. Isaac didn't even get the ball. Ekitike, Wirtz, let's just hope maybe he magically flourishes and becomes the player that we thought we signed. Like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't, like, this guy, I mean, listen, so far, I don't know what you guys think about it. I don't know if you guys, you might disagree, but most of the blame goes towards him. He hasn't given any sort of system to unlock a Wirtz, to unlock an Isaac. Ekitike, come on, it comes down just to the talent of Ekitike. It's not like Onslaught put him in a position to be successful. It's just Ekitike just being Ekitike. Great player. But he needs to go back to the basics. And it starts from last season. Having that midfield, playing players that hasn't played so far this season, and not playing players that hasn't been. Konate has been cheeks this season. Why are you constantly playing him? Kirkus hasn't been good. Put Robertson. Like, other players, Wirtz has not been great this season. So why are you playing him? That's what you should do. Like, just because he costs 130 million, 40 million, 50 million, 100, whatever it is, why are you trying to force him into the starting 11 when there's no point? Or even if you wanted to force him to starting 11, put the right system in front of him. You haven't figured out how he works in your system. And you haven't figured out how Isaac works for Salah. Because there is no way in hell Isaac should be touching the ball 4 times. Because whenever Isaac gets the ball, and this is, by the way, I'm defending Isaac to the whole world. Whenever Isaac gets the ball, Liverpool looks likely to create something. So how does it make sense that when you have that kind of player in your team, and whenever he gets the ball, he does something with the ball, why does he only touch it 4 times? Why? It makes no sense to me. Why? Because of Onslaught, maybe. Because maybe he's telling Isaac, stay at 9. I don't want you to drop deep, go on the left-hand side, just stay at 9. Like, listen, man. Onslaught, I'm going to be real. Last season, I predicted to be sacked. This season, I'm watching you closely. I'm watching you closely. But Liverpool right now, they are not necessarily in a mess, but they are in a kind of trouble. Kind of trouble because I'm looking at the games and I'm looking at the next game, which is, I believe it's Chelsea, if I'm not, yes, Chelsea. And then United. Forget United, Chelsea. This game right here is massive. On Saturday, this is a massive game for Liverpool, for us to understand exactly which direction they're heading at. Chelsea hasn't been great. Chelsea has been cheeks, by the way. Chelsea are in a bad form themselves. So this is the perfect time to play Chelsea when they're not good. They're not great. Don't let the win against Benfica cloud your judgment. They haven't been great as well. This is your perfect moment when they are vulnerable when it comes to the injuries, when it comes to performances, when it comes to Enzo Maresca. Even Enzo Maresca is going through his own issues. This is the perfect time to face this Chelsea team. If you don't pick up a win and if you don't drop a good performance against Chelsea, then, brother, I'm looking at you differently. Go back to the basics. I don't want Wirtz there, Szoboszlai there. No, put Wirtz in the midfield. Why am I seeing Frimpong as a right winger? Why am I seeing, brother, at Leverkusen, he plays as a right wing back, and in the system, Leverkusen's system made sense why he played so much advanced. You don't have the system for it. You don't have this. Why are you playing as a right winger? Don't do that. Gakpo, he hasn't been great the past couple of games. Drop him, bro. Put Ekitike on the left, put Isaac up front, put Salah on the right, and have the same midfield. Drop Konate, he hasn't been great. Drop Kirkus, he hasn't been great. That's what the starting 11 should be. If I see Wirtz in there, if I see Frimpong, if I see Szoboszlai as right back, then, brother, I mean, can you coach? Can you coach, please? I haven't seen you coach this season. This season is just relying on Ikesa and relying on Rio and last-minute winners. Can you coach, please? Because last-minute winners doesn't do anything to your coaching. It just comes down to individual brilliance. Please, coach. Let's see. That's just my opinion. Put down in the comments what you guys feel about this Liverpool fan. Liverpool fans, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with what I have to say. Listen, we will see. Chelsea, I will be there. Watch along on my main channel. I will be there this Saturday. But listen, man, Liverpool, you guys might be in due trouble, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your own thoughts.